Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and I'm here to give you my testimony about my experience with the Energy Shack and the New Start program under the direction of Carolyn Nichols. My experience is that, a little bit about myself first is that I'm a working mom, a busy mom, full-time mom. I have 3 boys under the age of 7, so 7, 4, and 2, and a wonderful husband. And a little bit about how I got introduced to the program is that I've known Carolyn for a few years, and I've heard bits and pieces about the New Start program, and I've tried to implement some of it, but never fully. And so what happened is that at school, grade 1 teacher, at school we had a group of us trying to have a little fun. We were doing a little group where we were doing an ab challenge, and that started off, we finished the ab challenge, and then we really came to terms that we're not going to make much progress. Some of us were trying to lose weight, some of us were trying to get abs of steel. Really wasn't going to happen without the nutrition piece. So I mentioned Carolyn to the group of us, and we decided that we wanted to have Carolyn to come and tell us a little bit more about, healthy eating. And I thought she was just going to introduce, how to make good choices and how we can live a better lifestyle. And in having her come to school, it was after school, she had a lovely presentation about some of the truths about food and the New Start program and how it all works. And to much of my surprise, after talking to Carolyn later on, a couple of the teachers wanted to actually start the program. And I wasn't convinced myself either to go on the 30-day plan. However, I felt that, we should all do this together, stronger in numbers. So we started the program, and if you're not sure about how the program works, it usually starts with the detox program. And we did the detox for just 2 days, and if anything you're doing, there's going to be some bumps along the way. And so having a group of friends and co-workers working together, we were able to communicate to each other how things were going. Some people had different things going on with what they were doing, and positive and a little bit challenging. So we did that for 2 days, and then we had the raw for another 2 days. And then we started the program. And many of us tried to cook our own vegetarian, vegan meals. And not all of us were good cooks. And in trying to do that, maybe a couple of weeks into the program, we realized that it's time to call in some help. So we started ordering the food through the Energy Shack, through Zarla's amazing cooking. Some of the meals were fantastic, and when you talk to Carolyn some more, she can make meals according to some of the things that you might be struggling with, and take you through that process. So we started ordering the meals, which was great, convenient for busy folks, and we find it fantastic. And so a little bit about why I wanted to do it was that, many people will notice that I was gaining weight after having babies. I tried different programs on how to lose weight, and, bouncing back and forth, trying to lose the weight, and also tired, very stressed at work, very stressed at home. It's been a challenge for years. It's been going on. And so that was one of the reasons why I decided, it's time to try this 100%, do the 30 days, eat clean, give up the caffeine, give up the sugar, give up the dairy products and the animal products, and just go clean for 30 days. And on that journey, there were some bumps. One of my biggest hurdles was that I had gallstones. And the long short of it was that I had a pain, and we thought it was related to maybe some of the foods I was eating. There was some gas happening, there was some pain happening that I thought, okay, something's not right here. So again, calling Carolyn, my nutritionist, she was advising me that maybe it's this, maybe it's that, so I tried to do a cleanse. I was trying to do a gallbladder cleanse. And starting the gallbladder cleanse, it's a little bit harsh because you're basically drinking apple juice all day. Every 2 hours you drink apple juice. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to give away the secret to the cleanse. But basically you're going through that, and it's a cleanse, so it's a little bit challenging. But going through the cleanse, there's more steps to it. But what happened is that the pain wasn't going away, and I can take a lot of pain. And I decided it was time to go to the hospital. And when I went to the hospital, as all hospitals, you have a very long wait. And waiting at the hospital, I had to take, the pain medication just to handle the pain. And in going through that, the doctor, I told them what was happening, how I was feeling. They did an ultrasound, and it turned out that I have gallstones and that my gallbladder was infected. So after talking to the doctors and having the consultations and so forth, the doctors strongly advised me that it was time to take out my gallbladder. And I was a bit surprised because I just thought, you know, since I'm having this little bit of pain, I thought that, okay, let me get the medication, be on my way, and go ahead. And so I was communicating with Carolyn while I was at the hospital, and she was telling me, you know, hear what they have to say. If the pain is really unbearable, do what you need to do. She never pushed me to not follow the doctor's advice. She felt that, you know, pray about it and you'll make the right decision. So I went home against the doctor's advice to do the surgery, which they wanted to do the next day. I went home and I had already started the gallbladder cleanse. I think I was on day 2. But because it was interrupted by going to the hospital and having to do the pain medication, I had to start the cleanse again. And you're basically fasting, so it was quite a challenge doing the cleanse, but I had to start the cleanse again. And the victory story was that a few days after, the cleanse is for 3 days, and on the 3rd day when you do the cleanse, what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to pass the gallstones out through your bowel movement. And to much of my surprise, I did pass the stones. I even got a little bit too graphic where I had to make sure this was the real deal, and in going through it, I pulled out the gallstone and I did have it. So, but the doctor, when I told them I was going to do the natural cleanse, they were a little bit skeptical, and they didn't tell me not to do it, but they were really concerned that it wasn't going to work and I would be back in the hospital for them to do the surgery, and it could possibly cause further complications if I hadn't have done the surgery sooner than later. So the stones passed, and then the pain started to get better, all natural, didn't take any pain medication, tried to do nature's penicillin because the gallbladder was inflamed, and using natural home remedies and the remedies under Carolyn's direction, it all worked out for the best. But I needed to make sure that that gallstone was fully gone. So I went back to the hospital to do another ultrasound. And when I went to do the ultrasound and they looked at my scans, the stone wasn't there. And I think I forget what they're called, the technician or somebody, I think they were kind of surprised, but they weren't surprised because I guess it was against science to say, where did the stone go? And they had to look to make sure it hadn't gone somewhere else in my body, but the stone was not there. And again, I didn't use any pain medication, I didn't remove the gallbladder, natural cleanse, fasting, following all of Carolyn's recommendations. If Carolyn tells me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I believe in what she does. I believe in God's medicine. So the gallbladder was a big hiccup in the 30 days, but I still kept to the plan. I didn't give in to cravings, and there were times where I was quite stressed that I wanted to give into some comfort food. I wanted to eat my chocolate. I love chocolate. And again, I called my nutritionist and texted her, and she helped me through it. She gave me some good suggestions of what else I could eat that would, you know, fill that need, that craving for something sweet, or something that would have dairy in it, or something that would have cheese in it, and so forth, right? So the gallbladder was quite the experience, and I still have it, and I continue to do cleanse now and then just to make sure that they claim that I'm a natural stone maker, whatever that means, to make sure that I'm not forming more stones, but I fully believe that continuing to eat a vegan, or for me, very much a plant-based diet is the way to keep going, that will hopefully not as many stones or no stones will be formed throughout my life. This is a lifestyle change. This isn't just another diet. This isn't just another, some people call it a fad, that is happening. I think there is a big movement happening going to more of a vegetarian, vegan lifestyle. There's more that you can research about to find out more about how we can live a healthier lifestyle. And it's a challenge, but when you do the research, and that helped me to keep on the plan. And so this was in April we started, and now we're in September, so 6 months into a complete vegetarian, vegan lifestyle. I haven't given into meat, I haven't given into dairy. I continue to stay firm to the plan, and the more videos I watch, there's so many things that are available out there to help you focus and keep your mind onto what you're trying to do. And I surrounded myself with positive friends and family who, you know, inspire me and motivate me to continue what I'm doing. There's always going to be skeptics out there. I have those friends as well. But I hope that my testimony and that I'm an example to others will help more people accept the truths about food, that food can be a cure, it can be medicine, but it's also killing many people. And chronic diseases is on the rise, and it scares me so much that I hope more people will turn to God's medicine to cure any problems that they have. And coming to the Energy Shack and meeting Carolyn and some of the other fabulous workers here, that you're gonna make the best decision you've ever made in your life by coming to the Energy Shack. So I hope my testimony will inspire you and motivate you to make this wonderful change in your life. Thank you.